Welcome to Laugh Out Lore's Realms of Alteroth. Last we left off, you guys defeated the Emperor of Bones in this underground dungeon of sorts. You guys, Mia went up and started reading um, an engraving on a statue of this person with dual wielded daggers, who's has a hood over his mouth, over his head. Looks very roguish in his way. And as soon as you guys hear her say the name, you feel something just like go through your body as you level up, and you feel this presence in front of you. And this presence, or really, it's surrounding you. And in this presence, you feel this power just come through, and in all of your heads, you hear, "You're noticed. Keep it up.
Mm.
I have big plans." And that's it.
Serenity starts doing the Crash Bandicoot dance.
Awesome.
We're noticed. I mean, hmm.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. Well, apparently we've been noticed. There's big plans.
I think Daddy Death is talking to us.
Doesn't Serenity always get noticed though? So what's new?
Oh yeah, another peeping Tom watching us.
Roll a history check. Those who want to see if you or recognize the voice.
Yes.
Oh yay! Oh, well, I rolled an 8.
That's a
That
9.
one.
That's a
I had an
9.
18.
Gosh, you guys.
Boy,
I had an
13.
18, guys.
15.
All right. Serenity, Aura, and Alphonse, or Justin. Actually, Jason, sorry. You guys definitely know this is not Death, as you have heard his voice before, and it is not Death Jr.
I don't think it was death.
Can I mentally be like, who are you?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go do that.
She screams in her head, "Who are you?"
No.
Silence.
gonna be like mental poke, like poke.
Standing in the
who
middle
are
of the room,
Just poking
screaming
yourself.
at the top of her
She's
Are you
head.
not while
concentrating.
singing Bubba O'Reilly by the Who?
Nothing.
So if I remember, I have a key, right?
You do.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So that was fun.
Oh yeah. I have a head, which is mine. And I look at Voker and be like, "You stay
Oh.
away from his teeth. He's mine."
Wasn't
took
Boker
its
like
teeth.
trying to?
She did slap your hand away.
Yes, he was definitely trying to steal the teeth.
But we
Yeah.
never determined if she
Correct.
was able
No,
to
I
stop.
slapped her hand away.
She slapped your hand away, but you can definitely, Jameson, roll sleight of hand to see if you can grab it from her.
Pluck, 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 pluck.
No.
And then
Go ahead.
18.
Ooh.
okay, Mia, I need you to roll a dexterity check.
Roll high,
Okay.
20. Roll 20. Do it.
I
3.
hang on. I'm still waking up. Where am I? There's dexterity. Okay. Oh,
That's a save. But
my head. Oh, it's a save.
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
You're the one above
Yeah,
it.
do your dex check. That's still a save.
that's still
you
a
need
save.
to do a dex check.
It's probably one of the top ones.
It should be the second to top one. Like if you look at your roll. Under your name, he's
Still, yeah, with an 8. Jameson, you grab the skull away and you actually take it off of the rapier, as she was kind of just holding it together. And as it comes off, you have it in your hand. What are you doing?
I'm ripping I'm ripping half the
She
teeth
tries
out,
and steals
and
back.
then I'm slumming it.
No,
back on
yeah, I'm
Ricky.
gonna try to take it back from him.
Yeah,
Head.
you can definitely do that. Do a strength check, and it'll be.
She did not listen to what I just said.
But I do need Jameson as you. She's trying to take it back, so go ahead and do a strength check, not a stealth check, Freya.
13.
No,
That's,
strength.
to still make it up. I can't
Strength.
see anything.
The top next to
And
dexterity.
Jameson, you'll need a strength check too. But also, Jameson, how are you
Here we go.
pulling out the teeth?
As a strength
Just
save.
with my with my
His own teeth.
17. There we go.
17 versus 4. Jameson, as you look for a tool to pull out the teeth, she just yanks it back out of your hands.
And I'm
then
immediately
done, because I
putting
was
it in
gonna
my
give it back
pocket.
to her with no repercussions and nothing, but she wants to play these games.
Mia,
It was
She's in
my
battle
head.
half the time.
I
She gets
killed it.
one
It's
lucky
in my pocket
hit
now.
when she finally comes to battles after she runs away all the time.
Mia, you try to put a skull in your pocket?
Well, I'm gonna like
Which
put
pocket?
it in-
Back pocket?
Yeah, like,
Well, I'm like hooking it on like a belt. Like I'm hooking
Are
it
you
on
wearing
my belt. It's gonna be like a
Jinkos?
little.
yeah, Jinkos. There you go. It'd probably fit.
Jesus.
It's like
You can definitely put it
hooking
in
it
your
on, like-
pack, or just like loop it through if you want. Because I mean, there is a hole all the way through,
yeah.
so you could
That's
put
what
a
I'm doing.
piece
I'm
of
gonna
rope
like,
through or
loop it. I'm
something.
gonna look it through.
That's
Okay.
very metal of you.
It's
like
gonna
it.
stay right there, and that's gonna be my prize. It's gonna
Awesome.
Stay right there.
Yeah,
So you're wearing it on your back now?
she is wearing it
Yeah.
on
As a
her
backpack.
side. I think she said she attached it to her belt.
Yeah, it's on my belt. It's on my side. It's mine. Stay away
So
from it.
just keep that in mind if you ever want to steal it. It is held together by rope. You guys looking around, I need perception checks from all of you, please.
Oh boy.
Aw.
15.
15's pretty good.
Okay.
And
This
A whopping 8.
performance. I got a dirty 20.
All right, so it looks like Kraz, Voker, you would probably see this too, and Freya. As you're staring this down, you kind of take the skull back and forth. On your right, about 50 feet against the wall, you see an opening in the wall, almost like a natural fissure into the wall, and you see just water kind of coming in through this fissure, which is why it's kind of flooded in this area. Looking to your left, towards where Sam actually came out of, you'd see just a portcullis. Actually, it would be behind you. A portcullis kind of rotting away from all the acid splashes, still kind of dripping down a bit. And then on the far left side, you actually see a set of stone doors that have been propped open. You were able to see into that hallway originally from the other side, but you weren't able to see what was in it. But you do see those doors open from where you're at. So you have 3 areas you could get to from here, as well as the original area where you guys could go back up the stairs.
Well, we do have the key.
Yeah, I got my key. So, I mean, I'm going to be like, so I have this key. Do we want to go upstairs and try it on the mysterious door with no handle?
There was a door as I was coming down this hallway. Also, just to let y'all know.
What else was over there?
What else was over
I
here?
think there was another hallway.
Yeah. This hallway that I went down. Like, I tried to loop around. I didn't realize that there'd be iron bars in the way, but like, there was a door down this hallway.
So I want to go over there and peek around the corner because I think I remember you saying that there was something over there, but I don't want to meta game. So I'm going to go into the room and look around.
All right, so you're going back to where Sam was, where he melted the bars?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so in that area, you kind of look in and you see a fountain in the middle. It is not active at all, but you do see a couple different doorways on the right side as you're peeking in. Both doors are closed, but they're both wooden and also have like kind of the hole, like the different holes that you can kind of look through. So if you wanted to go in there and look around, you could, or look through the doors.
So the fountain has no water in it
Correct.
whatsoever.
Correct.
So what if I put water in the fountain?
You have a water skin. I was going to do that, but I was waiting to be told about the fountain.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I do have a water skin. Do I have a bucket or anything that I could just
I
like
think-
scoop up? Because I don't want to mess up my drinking water.
I think all we have is water skins.
I think Crystal can shape water or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I
that's true.
can shape water.
Hey, Crystal, can you come over here for a second?
Yeah, of course. What are we doing?
So you did things with the water earlier, right? Is there any
Yeah,
way that you
uh-huh.
can get water in that fountain?
Heck yeah, I can. So just put water in the fountain.
Yeah, I want to see if it does anything.
Okay. So I do some like flamboyant hand gestures like it's gonna make any difference, and then cast shape water into the fountain.
Okay.
Okay.
There is no water in the fountain, so you would need to put water in first.
Isn't the whole
Hang
floor
on.
covered in water?
Not in the fountain area. It is dry.
So we'd
The
have to carry
guys-
water from over there with her shape water.
Yes.
Yeah, where the skeletons were, where we froze them.
Mhm.
What's
Can
the
you do that?
what's the status of the top of that skull? It doesn't.
I was gonna say, bring me that skull.
It does
Scoop
have
water into
I will
holes
drink
in it.
from
It has a
its-
hole in it.
Yeah,
I'll
on
I
put
didn't know
both
if it
my
went
hand
through the
on
top
it.
or if it just went through like the
No,
bottom.
no, it was.
I don't.
It was dead center.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think the
why I asked.
skull would hold enough water to fill a fountain.
Yeah,
Does
it's
anybody
a pretty
have
big
like
skull.
a hard cupped bra?
Like two
I mean,
coconuts. I might have
Hell
two
yeah.
coconuts in my back pocket.
Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
Are they from African
Yes.
swallows?
They were
Someone
probably
give
in
me
that pile
a-
of dead bodies that we woke up in.
Someone give me their brassiere so I can fill it with water.
I
Actually, I'll
mean,
take my
I
own
have
off.
I think I have a lute or something.
You're gonna put water in a loop? I mean, technically
Okay.
it's possible, but
So
might
can
ruin
we
it.
use shape water to make like just a sphere of water and then carry that through the doorway to the fountain?
Ooh.
um,
Or can you make like a block of ice crystal so that way we can just pick up that ice and then
ooh,
take
that's a good idea.
it over and drop it, and then you can turn it back into water?
Yes, 100%.
Yes?
100%.
Okay, let's do that then.
Now,
Let's do that then.
I'm gonna have to Google how much a 5-foot block of ice weighs.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Brandon!
Google that as well. Actually,
There's
I'm
like
just kidding.
6 of us. We could hopefully
I
not
could
crush
All right,
Thunderwave
ourselves.
it.
so it
If I
is
thunderwave it.
57.3713 pounds per cubic foot. Multiply that
Oh,
by
that's too much
5.
math.
286.85 pounds.
Okay,
We could
Crystal,
also
can
slide
you make
it.
them small blocks?
Well, just put it on a bedroll and slide it or pull it on the bedroll.
Well, I'm
Well,
sure if
she
we
can-
all picked it
Oh.
up, we'd be able to lift it.
I was gonna say she can actually move at 5 feet at a time.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's a
easy.
cantrip. So I'll say eventually
we'll
you
do
guys
that.
can do it, but yeah, you can definitely do that. I was just
I can-
checking. I don't know. I didn't know if you guys want to try to
If I
lift it.
use thunder, if
We
I
could
use
try and
thunder
push
wave,
to
I
make
can
it go
hit
faster too.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna try.
That'll just make ice chips everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Well, it's supposed to push it back. It pushes it away. It doesn't destroy it. It just pushes it away.
With thunder, sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
what happens to ice when you put high frequency sound on it?
I mean, also, this is a spell that damages, so it would eventually damage the ice.
It's true.
Yes.
It would.
So we eventually moved the block of ice very slowly over to
Okay.
the mountain.
Yeah, and a 5-foot cube of ice generates quite a bit of water.
Okay.
So as you get it over, you kind of have to like just kind of hover above the fountain if you wanted to do that, and then she could use her last cantrip to kind of just release the ice into water again, and it just whoosh,
Okay.
if that's cool with Crystal.
Crystal, is
Yeah,
that okay?
of course.
Awesome.
I love this.
As you're moving it around and you kind of hovered above Crystal, you're just super flamboyant, just waving your arms around because you're just into this. You're like, yes, let's do this thing. And you release the spell, and the block of ice turns to water. and it just splashes down, and you hear rumbling underneath, and you see bits of dirt like come out from the top of the fountain, just gurgling, and then nothing happens.
Wait, wasn't there words on this fountain? Didn't we read words on this fountain? I feel like Mia read words on this.
No,
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 that
it's
was
the
the
I read
statue.
it on a statue.
The statue. Okay.
But looking around behind you, on the right side where the fountain is, there are doorways on both sides of the fountain on the same wall.
Okay.
So
Are they like
there's-
decaying doors?
Yeah, they're similar to the other doors that you've seen, where you can kind of peek through if you'd like to.
I want to peek.
Awesome. The left or the right?
Which one hangs lower? No, I'm kidding. The right one.
The right one?
Usually the left
Depends
hand
on the
side.
day.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
It's a
it
little-
really?
So you
It's
look
always the left one?
Usually the left one.
usually. So you look at the
Brandon.
right,
What are you talking about?
and you see through it just like a small, maybe 5 or 10 feet distance, and it curves left, and you can't see anything.
Okay.
So you check the
What
right
about in
door.
the left one?
Checks the other one. Yeah, I knew it.
You go to the left,
That's
and you
right.
look in, and you see bookshelves.
Do I see things on bookshelves?
You see things on the bookshelves, yes.
Skill
I see
books.
Bound books.
Skill
look-
books.
From here,
I look at Crystal. I look at Crystal and the rest
you
of
have
the
dark
group. I was
vision,
like,
right?
I found books.
Serenity, you have
Oh.
dark vision, yes?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, then you definitely
Do we-
see there are books inside.
Okay. I look at
I'm gonna
everybody.
get
I was
like
like,
super
guys,
excited,
guys, I
and
found
I'm gonna like
books.
You know,
shove you to
honestly-
the side a little bit and be like, books. I like books.
You know, honestly, having some books, we might find some historical books and figure out where the fuck we are.
Good call.
I'm gonna be like, I used to read books all the time. I am super excited. Where's the books?
Is
And
the
while
door
she's super
unlocked?
excited and jumping up and down and so distracted by books, I'm using sleight of hand for a 13
Ah!
on that skull.
Okay, what is your passive perception, Mia, Angel?
Passive perception. How do I find that?
If
It's
you're on your
under
computer,
saving
it's on
throws.
like the left middle column.
Should be under saving throws.
14. 14. Fuck
sees
you.
you.
It's fine.
Jameson,
Okay.
try to grab the skull, and she just kind of twists away a little bit.
Flaps again. Stop it.
Yeah. Just slaps his
Yes!
hand away.
Fucking stop. My head.
Is the
You
door
get the
unlocked?
teeth of the next guy.
If you push on the door, it does swing open.
Okay. I push on the door.
All right. You will look in, and you see a lot of scattered paper on the ground. Looks like maybe just random pages. You do see like missing books, different book covers laying on the ground. It looks like maybe like some of the shelves have rotted away at some point, so there's random books and pages on the ground. But there are still books in the bookshelves themselves that you can see from here. It's still too far away to really read any of the titles from where you are.
Is there like a pedestal with any like book on display or anything like that in the room, or is
That
it
you can
just
see right now, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the room. Ooh,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
go with her.
Yeah,
on.
same.
Hold on, pause.
Oh no, it was said.
She blocks the doorway. Stop!
I did not say all of it, sir. I was like, I'm gonna go. Oh no, hold on. Is there anything on the floor? You said that there was
There's
papers,
a lot of
right?
papers and random book covers.
Something's gonna eat me, guys.
Is the,
Jame-
I'm
is-
gonna
Jameson.
do a
Oh,
perception
wait.
is the
check.
room
Eats
dark
me.
or anything? Like, what are you looking at?
Jameson, go ahead and throw your lights in there.
Oh.
Can you put your lights in here?
Oh, lights. Yes, I could do that for y'all so y'all can see. I didn't
We
know
can-
the room was dark.
I'm the only one that can't see in the dark. So,
Yeah.
but,
Alright,
she
but
can
this
check
will
lights.
pop out the monsters if there are any.
And I'm
Hopefully.
pushing them into the room. How big is the room? The room's not going to be more than like 20 feet by 20 feet, is it?
It is actually. It's
Okay.
15 feet in depth, and
Uh-huh.
it's 30 feet wide.
Okay, so since it's 15 feet in depth, I'm gonna pretty much have a straight line right in the middle
Cool.
at like 7.5 feet because they protrude out to 10 feet.
Well, from where you
And-
can see, you can only see a 15 by 15 block.
And I'm just gonna push them out because it doesn't say I have to see where they're going. I'm able to push them out 20 feet within each other.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have them spread out in a single file line, like horizontally, about 7.5 feet in, so they can see.
Perfect. All right.
With
As the lights
Mousy-
go in, Serenity, you are up front, so you would see. It all looks pretty much the same. There's a bunch of books on the floor and paper everywhere, and some of the bookshelves have rotted away, but there's plenty of books still on the bookshelves.
does the paper on the floors look like there's a pattern or anything?
You would have to go in and look. Really, you're kind of
Of
short.
course I would, Brandon.
Well, you're
Okay,
short.
so-
How are you
okay,
going to get a
alright,
good
alright.
vantage?
All right. So
I'm in the back
tentatively-
just yelling to her, like, just go in.
So I
We got it.
cautiously take one toe and I like tap it on the floor in front of me without putting my whole weight on it.
Okay.
Why do I feel like Sergeant Jameson's like backing up?
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm still like not even near y'all quite a bit. I'm like right there at the gates of the iron bars or whatever.
Can I just walk
you
in?
tried to take it from me. I was behind you. You tried to take
Oh,
my
okay, yeah,
book.
that's
You
right.
are
So-
right behind me.
He's
Wait,
still,
off
Jason
to the
said he was
side.
gonna walk in.
yeah,
Jason
Jason.
said he was gonna walk in.
Serenity's like tapping her toe, which nothing happens, by the way, Serenity. And
Okay,
Jason
thanks.
just bumps into you and just walks right beside because it's only a 5-foot hallway. So, Jason, I need a strength check from you and Serenity a dex save from you.
You're gonna send me going face first into this damn fucking room, bro. Because
Don't
you
worry, I'm
can't
super
fucking
strong. I'll
hurry.
control my strength. I swear.
You,
This is when he hits a nat 20.
12.
Okay.
What am I supposed to roll again?
Dex save.
Dex.
A
Deck
dex save.
save.
You should be pretty good at those.
I got 11.
Oh, okay. Well,
No.
She stumbles.
as he bumps into you, trying to get around you. He is a Goliath. He's quite large, not
And I
strong.
itty bitty.
But he ends up like, oh, excuse me, and he ends up pushing you forward, and you stumble in, and you look around. Nothing happens.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm
I
gonna go up to books now.
Yeah,
I
can
go
I
ahead and
investigate the
going down to a
papers?
book as
Yeah.
well. Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna go investigate one of the bookshelves.
Okay. So we're
Hey.
going to go in my Zoom window order. So Sam, you're going to look at bookshelves.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm investigating the shelves, like see if I can read any of the titles or anything.
Okay.
If there's anything.
Looking through, go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
How about a 23?
Is that a natural 20 plus 3?
That is a
19, okay.
19 plus 4.
Looking around, you do see faint markings and a lot of the bindings, but they're not legible. A lot of moisture and mildew is kind of built up on some of these books, and it's very hard to read. If you wanted to try to scrape something away, you probably could, but we'll do that on the next round as you're looking through. Jason, what are you doing?
I wanted to check all the papers on the floor just in case anything was still legible.
Okay.
Because everybody's walking around, so I don't want them to get stepped on.
Awesome. As you lean down, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
7.
14.
10.
What in roll? Do it again. Still didn't.
Damn.
It's not working.
So
Damn
many
it.
tens.
We have 3 10s.
Damn.
And they're all
I
dex
gotta come
builds.
back in.
They're all dex builds too.
Ara is actually her her initiative bonus is 0, so she goes down 1.
I'm almost kind of a dex build. I have intelligence dex mix.
And then Voker and Serenity, both of you. Do you have physical dice by chance?
I don't on
Actually,
me.
just
I don't know where mine is.
There it goes.
Heads or tails?
16.
Voker.
Heads.
Heads it is, so you bump up to 11. You have the same initiative bonus, so that's why. Okay.
I got 16.
16 is good. All right. Jason, as you lean down, you see this paper start folding in front of you, and he takes a bite out of your hand, and it looks like a smallish, almost dragon-like origami page takes a strike at you.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Stop it!
Does a 23 hit?
Jesus.
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
Awesome.
Yeah, it hits.
I need
Strong
you
ass
take
paper.
1 damage,
One.
and I need a con save from you.
Oh, I'm really good at those. Natural 20.
Yeah,
Plus
you
2.
you know what?
Ooh.
With a nat 20 on a con save, I will say you are resistant to their poison the entire battle.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Knowledge, poison. Yes.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You can't be immune. You can be resistant.
Do I get advantage every time they try and poison me?
No, you just get half damage. But it's still you take 2 poison damage. But you
Plus
are not
the one.
Yes, plus the 1, so 3 total. Ah, damn worms. It is now another's turn. It is going to go. Jameson, did you come in?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Okay, so you're good. It'll
I
probably
freaking knew it.
go after Crystal next because she's probably closest to it. And does a
Yes.
15 hit?
Yep.
Awesome. So you take 1 piercing damage, and I need a con
Okay.
save from you.
That is a 17.
You save, so you take half damage, which
What?
is
Oh, geez.
2 points.
Okay.
You see another origami piece of page like start folding up, and it strikes at you, Serenity. Does a 24 hit?
You need to change die.
1 piercing damage. And then I need a con save from you.
We can't hear you, Nina.
Yeah, well, Nina, you lost.
Said, why does everything try to eat us? A Constitution save?
Yes,
Are you sure it can't be a Dex save?
I'm positive.
Okay.
It's a 10.
You do fail. You take
Of course
5
I do.
points of poison damage, and you are marked for death.
What the?
I don't like this idea, guys.
What does that
Yep.
mean? Like, did a big black dot show up on her palm or something?
As
Yeah.
the paper comes up and gives you a paper cut, you see this black inky substance go through your veins and start heading towards your heart.
Like Stranger Things.
You stuck.
I was thinking more how.
You got Vecna.
All right, is it my turn? Yeah.
It
I'm
is
gonna
not.
light these bitches on fire.
Freya, you are up.
You're gonna have to like, cut your
Yo.
arm off before it gets too high.
Suck out the poison.
So I have a new thing because I don't know how much these things are, but I got the fairy fire thing. I think it'd be perfect for this.
Oh, actually, hold that thought. 2 of the bookshelves just explode out, and you see
Or
these
paper.
piles of books just start swirling around each other and turn to face you guys as well.
Oops. Nope.
Do
It's time
do
to go, guys.
It's a
We're
do
done.
Transformer.
do the books take a specific form or?
They're just more like swarmish. They're just a
Okay.
swarm. All right, now Freya, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna do fairy fire, but now that you said that, I don't know. I think it's time to, as one would say, book it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Uh,
You know what?
Oh,
Mia, for that,
no.
you get a DM
A point of
inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah, you get a
I
get a
DM
what?
inspiration. So any roll, you
Ooh.
can add a D8 to it if you want. You got inspiration for that. Good job.
Hell yeah. Okay.
The dad joke of the night.
Yep.
Yo. Okay, so where am I? Because I know that I was next to Jameson.
Yeah. So
Who was still-
Jameson, so you were right, or Jameson was right behind you. So you're like right in the entry, and you're seeing all this shit
Okay.
happen.
So who's in front of me?
It would have been
Everybody.
Crystal directly in front of you, and then it was Serenity, and then it was Jason.
Okay.
And Sam somewhere up there.
Sam
Yeah.
is at the bookshelves. Yeah.
Oh God, poor Sam. So, dang. Now I'm really wishing I picked that. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do Fairy Fire because even if someone decides to attack, it'll give them an opportunity of attack.
True.
It'll
Well, it'll give them advantage, right?
Yeah, it'll give them an advantage, and they
Perfect.
have to do a deck save.
I will
So-
say, Mia, go ahead and actually roll an Arcana check since you are proficient in Arcana being a bard. You may be able to
okay.
ascertain what is the most dangerous in this room.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. That's a 17.
You would definitely
Nice.
see and come to find, like, you start searching and you see, like, the swarm of books are stronger, like, health-wise, but the bookworms are probably
Oh,
the most
Bookworms?
dangerous. The little worms on the ground that's striking.
bookworm.
I thought they were. Oh. I
They're
thought they were
they're
like
dragons.
howlers.
Yeah, WYRM.
They're dragons. They're worms. God.
Mm.
You're welcome. Serenity, you're on
Love
mute
it.
Got
again.
dragons. God, I-
Mind blown.
Okay. So, well, I did an Arcana check. Is there another thing I can do?
Yeah, you
I
can
do
do your
something else?
regular attacks or whatever you want to do too. I was letting you do that so you
Um,
know kind of what's there.
There was- That is not considered an animal. No, wasn't there a thing I can do? I don't remember.
Did you already do Fairy Fire?
I cast a Fairy Fire, yes. I was
On
gonna
what?
do that, but there was a thing that I was gonna cast. It's a 15-foot cube, is what it is.
Oh
So
shit.
everything in that cube,
Okay.
everything in that cube glows, and I can pick the lights. I'm gonna do purple. It glows in a purple light. It ranges to 60 foot or a 20-foot area. So
Okay.
range is 60 foot in a 20-foot area.
So I think there's some kind of saves to them.
Yes, there's a deck save.
Okay. Fails. That one probably succeeds with a 22.
It's 15. So anything above 15
Okay, so
succeeds.
one of the bookworms is glowing purple, and it is the one that
Okay.
struck Jason.
So that room wasn't 60 feet away from me, was it?
No, but it's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So you probably
Okay.
actually would have gotten one of the swarms, but it saves too.
Okay. So now for the duration, everything that's shed in that light, it's in a 10-foot radius, so they shine in 10 feet. So everything that attacks it,
Gets
we get
advantage.
an advantage.
So bookworm B, you will get advantage on whoever attacks it
Okay.
because the rest saved. Do you have a bonus action?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. There was a thing, I don't know if it was this one or with another one, where I was able to, like,
You can go under the bonus action tab.
what is action tab? There's a
It's
tab for
action.
that?
There's actions, and then there's like all attack, action,
You
bonus
can do
action.
bardic inspiration as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Oh, okay. No, that wasn't it. What was it? It was something about I was able to, like, do it. It was inside. That's what it was.
Is that where you
Yeah,
finger
true
the
sight.
butthole?
It's true strike. It's foreknowledge. But that's a cantrip, so I can't do that as a bonus action.
Gotcha. All right. Jason, it is your turn. You have a little worm in front of you that took a bite out of you, or actually tries to give you a paper cut.
Trying to decide. Can I back out of the room?
If you do, you will get 3 opportunity of attacks against you.
Oh, okay.
By backing out and not turning around and walking away.
Yeah, because they're
Because he
still.
said back out.
It doesn't matter. If you
Okay.
go out of their range, it's an opportunity of attack.
Well, can I? What would get him? The 2 swarms and one of the worms, or 2 worms, or
3 of the worms. They are
3?
all right next to each other.
3 of the worms.
Well,
okay.
They're about 10 feet apart, but no matter where you go, you'd be exiting their ranges.
Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast the one that's closest to me then?
You sure can.
The one that I guess is glowing.
Yep.
Right.
So you get advantage.
So hit DC. Hopefully an 8 hits.
An 8 does not hit.
Well, crap.
As you go, your finger starts like tingling. You're like, oh shit, and you kind of like jerk your hand back because your little paper cut just got a little bit of sweat in it, so it hurts real bad, and you just go wild with your eldritch shot.
Just something bit me. Fires at the wall.
Yep.
Well, I guess I can't retreat, so
I mean, you could try. They may miss.
but I might as well just stay.
Okay.
I do Healing Light as my bonus action,
Okay, cool.
and that's 3d6. Yeah, 3d6, which will probably give me full, but 13.
Nice.
Is there who's with like Sam and
Sam is about 10 feet from you. Crystal and Serenity are pretty much right next to you.
is there any way I could like I guess circle but not get out of range of any of them and get next to one of my teammates?
You are next to your teammates.
Okay, so
Acid splash.
I guess that's it.
Awesome. Sergeant Jameson, you're up. You are right outside the entrance, so you're not really sure what's happening in there. You definitely did see the bookshelves explode, even from where
Yeah.
you're at. But like the
Okay.
papers are kind of, actually no, you would see the papers if you were looking down at the floor. You would see them kind of jumping up and striking at them.
And how far are they roughly from me with me being right outside the door? Like line of sight wise, not like if I went in and stuff like that, straight line of sight.
Literally any of the enemies, you're within 20 to 25 feet.
Okay. All right, so let's try something a little different. I'm going to try to attack with my slings.
Cool.
Because they got a range of 30 feet.
Hell yeah.
So the first sling.
What are you trying to attack?
The worms. So whichever one's and I guess the closest to the majority of the people, like whichever one's.
They're all pretty much like right there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna attack. What
A,
did
B, or
you say?
C.
Echo was the one that. No, Delta. Let's take. I don't want to take one that has the advantage on. I want to
Okay.
take one of the ones that passed the dexterity save.
It's either Alpha or Kappa.
Okay, so I'll start with Alpha. 8 you said is a miss.
Yep.
And how about 15?
15 does hit.
Okay. So with 15,
And you said
looks
alpha, right?
like 7 points of damage.
You said alpha?
Yes.
Okay. As you line up your sling, you go to swing it, and you just see it fucking just clock it.
Hold up. Add 3, so that's 10 because I'm sneak attacking because I'm outside the room, correct?
You are.
So that's total 10 damage.
So as you go, you swing around and you let it loose. You see this rock just fucking rocket into this origami dragon worm looking thing, and it just explodes into a puff of like just shredded paper. It's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Bonus action?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I used my bonus action by using 2 weapons.
Oh, okay, cool. Got you. All right. Serenity, you're up. And Crystal, you're on deck.
Okay.
You are on mute, Serenity.
Do I know what mark for death means?
You do not. You can feel the poison in your veins.
Okay. All right. Okay,
Go ahead.
so-
Actually, on your turn. Okay, so on your turn, you get to do another con save. So go ahead and do that.
18.
As you see this blackness come up your arm, you just grunt and you just push. You force the poison out, and it starts dribbling from the paperclip back onto the ground, and you are cured of the mark for death.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so then at that case, seeing how easy that the papers went poof, where am I at to the swarm?
The swarm is basically surrounding Sam right now, but it's only 10 feet away.
Okay, so it's like me, swarm, and then Sam, right?
No, it is you, Crystal, Swarm, Sam.
Okay, so if I move to the side of Crystal, that means that one of the swarms would be technically surrounded, correct?
One of the swarms is already surrounded between Crystal and Sam. Then Sam is surrounded by Swarm A and Swarm B.
Okay.
And then you are surrounded by Bookworm B. No, you're
The
not
one
surrounded. A just died, so you just have B in front of you.
Just B in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. B is the one that's glowing purple, right? So I
Correct.
take advantage on
No.
it?
Yep.
D.
Yes.
D
Yeah.
is.
Boy.
No, he said B.
B
B.
is in
It's
boy.
D.
B.
I heard
Okay.
D.
Dungeon
So,
Master said bravo.
Yeah, there's only A, B, and C, so there's no B.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to hit the one that could attack me.
'Kay.
And so it's going to be
And you get advantage on it.
okay. Go back up here. Okay, so no. Sorry, I hit the wrong button, but that still counts. 9 and then so 25 counts hits, right?
Yeah, sure does. Jesus.
Oh damn! Is that
I'm not
Nope.
sure.
Okay, so that hit is going to be 8.
As you swing your fist, your fist goes straight through it, and it just poofs out.
Yeah, buddy.
It is deceased
Oh.
as well.
That's awesome. Okay, so then my next move is I'm going to skirt around to put the one that was not surrounded
Okay,
and make it surrounded.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So you skirt around to A.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my key points.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! And I'm going to do
Ah.
flurry of bows Blows. Bows. Bows.
Boo.
Blurry of
Blows.
flows.
Totem
Got
bows.
it.
Yes. And I get to kick them twice. So that first one is a 15. Does it hit?
Hits. Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be.
It
a
is advantage too, because
Oh.
you're surrounding it now.
Okay,
Uh,
so roll again.
Yep.
Go for the
And see if I
crit.
get a 20. 18 is my highest.
Still hits.
And then I already rolled for damage on that one. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, roll again because it was.
Okay. I like the other one better. 5 damage for that one.
Got it. Not 45. 5. Got it.
And then I'm going to go for it. So that's a 21.
Yeah.
And then a 7. So 21 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
And that is an 8 damage.
Got it. Whew. Already looking rough. As you start swinging towards these flying books, you knock a couple down and you stomp on them a little bit so they stay down. There's only a few books left in this swarm. It's
Okay,
It's
good.
looking pretty rough.
I can't do anything else, can I?
You used your movement, your action, and your bonus action for flurry of blows. Just make sure you mark off your key point since it is new.
Got it?
She
All
can
right.
yell into the room. I did it.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, they're surrounded. Get them. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Perfect. Aura, Crystal, you're up.
Okay. So first, I hope that I saw her push poison out of her arm.
You totally
And
did.
I hope that I in some way praised her for that. Something to the effect of, "Oh my God, you just fucking pushed poison shit out of your arm."
Pure muscle.
Right? Like, totally just amazed. Does anything random, but did anything happen when that poison hit the ground? Like, did anything to the surface of the ground where it hit?
No, it's just splashed on the ground.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna use Word of Radiance on those last few remaining books that I can see in front of me.
So the books are in front of the books that are in front of you are full health.
Oh, that's the other swarm.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess just start thinking away at the swarm in front of me.
Sweet.
So it's a con save.
All right. They're books, so I don't plan on having them super strong. But it is a natural 20 plus 1.
Good grief, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, guys. That
Critically strong.
critically strong, I guess.
I get hit in the face with a book.
Yeah, you go and
Instead of-
you go for a radiant word, and you see these words come off, and the books open up with their own words and just fight back, word versus word, and it just dissipates your power.
I
Nice.
guess the pen is mightier than the sword in this situation.
I guess so.
All right.
Definitely better than magic.
Bonus action.
Nope. I'm just gonna shut my mouth and call back to the group like, well, that didn't work.
Awesome. Well, it is
know what
that
you did?
book's turn, and it
I tried to utter some words.
faces you, and it is going to go try to attack you with its book club.
Stop.
It's with disadvantage though
really
because it is surrounded.
Hit the books.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh.
You can't have two, but yeah, that's a good one too. Hit the books. 8.
That actually doesn't hit me.
It goes and flies up towards you, and it kind of gets a sense from there's something behind it, so it kind of looks just briefly, and you're able to dodge out of the way as Sam's kind of just like, what the fuck is happening?
What's that behind you, Swarm?
Yeah. I'm literally stood here. I am I last in the initiative?
You are not actually. It is your turn now.
Oh my god. Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so there's the 2 book swarms.
Yep.
The one closer to the group is the weakened one.
So yeah, the one on your right, the one that Crystal just tried to attack, has not been weakened at all. The one on your left is the one that is missing quite a few books at this point.
question: are all the books in this swarm, or well, actually, no. I don't even. That doesn't even mind because we can probably just pick them up and check them after the fight, whatever. I'm guessing that there's definitely books on the ground, though, right?
There are books randomly on the ground. Yes.
Trying to figure out what I want to do because I can't.
Grab
I
a
don't
book
really want to
stack.
do acid splash.
I was thinking it.
Book on book crime.
Okay, so I'm going. Okay, so question: what is the angle for? Yeah, like, is there anything next to the healthy book swarm?
Crystal.
Crystal.
I'm acid resistant. Fire away.
No. That's not what I'm thinking. Uh, is there anything next to, like, near me, like beside the book? Probably like books on the floor or something.
I mean, there's definitely still a lot of papers on the floor. There are random books on the floor. There's
So-
random like crumbly rocks on the floor.
Okay, so I'm going to use catapult on one of the books on the floor. And I'm pretty sure there's probably a book that I can angle where the only thing in its line is the book swarm.
Oh yeah, that's probably easily done. There's
Okay.
there's
I just
things
didn't want
everywhere.
anyone in the crossfire.
Yeah, so you're probably able to do that pretty easily.
Yeah, it's a dexterity 14 save.
Book on book action.
Dexterity. And which one are you looking at?
The healthy one.
All right. It rolled a 13 for dex save.
All right, it takes 15 damage.
Damn. As you see this book join the others just forcefully, it blows them apart, and there's only a couple books left in this swarm, and they're kind of just like weakly flapping the pages, staying aloft, and that's it. But they're still there. Bonus action?
Let's see. Bonus actions. I'm gonna use my nimble escape so I can like get on the other side of the book swarm, closer to the party, and disengage.
Okay. You can do that pretty well.
Alrighty, yeah, that's it.
All right. It is now Book Swarm A's turn, and it is going to turn towards Nina, knowing that you just escaped, and try to attack her, even though she's not there, but it's got to do it anyways. Book
It
Club
should be
go.
auto hit.
It is no longer at disadvantage since you left.
Not
I'm-
paying attention to the fight. She can just get hit.
I'm assuming a 22 will hit.
Yes. She's got 18.
Okay. And then she takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage,
Alright, I'll keep a note of that for her.
which I think she's at full health, so she should be fine. Yeah, she's pretty full.
I'll put her down to about half health.
So yeah, she'll have 3 health. Or 3 health gone, I mean. He's dead.
Oh, perfect
Yes.
timing.
He's
Hold
nope.
on.
Now
Nope,
she's
nope.
got
Nope.
All right.
No.
Jason, the final bookworm faces you and tries to lash out at you. Does a 7 hit?
No, and I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh. Okay. What's that? Do I got to save?
It is a 12 dex.
That is a 10.
Fail. So 2d10,
Jesus.
and you get full damage. 6 points. Wow, that's so high.
It somehow is still alive, and Nina being thrashing on the floor, dying again. No, I'm just kidding. You only took 3 3 hit points damage.
-3.
Not okay. I was tucking in the kid. All right.
I'm
Like,
just saying.
y'all can't fuck with me like that.
I'm just saying. No. Yeah, Jason, you see these the paper kind of just start crumbling, but it's still there. It's just hanging on by a thread. I mean, there's not. Damn. That hurt. Freya, you're up. Mia,
Yeah, I'm here. Hang on, sorry.
you have
So
one bookworm left,
You're sitting there. Go.
and then there is 2 book swarms.
2 book swarms.
They're all kind of
Um,
damaged.
Yeah, they're all pretty
Is
fucked up.
anybody needing healing? Anybody?
You see a couple people are bleeding a little, and it's not terrible.
I'm fully
So
healed,
no, like-
so
I
no
think
serious damage.
Serenity would look the worst because she's pretty sliced up from all the paper cuts. But
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, like, if anybody was like seriously hurting or could use it, I have Song of Rest. So any friendly creature or person who heard it, I could do a +1/6 HP and give them points.
I think that's only during a short rest.
it's like bonus healing
Yeah.
while you're resting.
Think so. I don't know.
Show
Yeah.
me.
It was
So-
one of my
please.
spells, though.
I don't think it would work in this instance. You have to wait for a resting time.
Okay.
It's not a battle spell. It's
Yeah,
a,
Song of Rest. Yeah, they regain hit points at the end of a short rest, so you'd have to do it during a short rest.
Okay. Are any of them close to me?
The bookworm is right next to you and Jason, yes.
Okay. And Nina already hit one with advantage, right?
Yes, it's dead.
Okay.
there's 3 almost damaged foes, so any one of them.
Uh-oh. Let's do. Where's my spells? We're gonna do 2-weapon fighting. I'm gonna take my rapier and go for the worm in front of me.
Awesome.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
Chop its head off.
And then let's see here. 2. Huh, I got an 8.
You
But
get
I got
advantage
another-
because it's surrounded. You get advantage because it's
okay.
surrounded.
Okay. 18.
Hits. Doesn't matter what you roll to hit. You it had 1 HP left. So you go and you stab it through, and it just skewers the paper worm or the bookworm, and it just explodes in a puff of shredded paper.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yes, microwave, I hear you.
Your kill count's getting pretty high.
It
over
is
there.
actually, yeah.
She just comes in and just finishes everything. Like,
It's
here, I'll poke you
real.
in the eye. Here, I'll poke you.
My
With that
special
damn
secret power
rapier.
is poking.
She's like,
I-
the two
True.
things I attacked, I killed.
She's
Hey,
yeah.
man, I
She's
got
like,
some good
everybody's
poker
attacking this
practice.
thing. Let me come up.
You still have
Poker practice.
for 2-weapon fighting. You still have your other part, so you could run up to one of the swarms if you wanted to and attack it with your bonus.
I'm gonna go to Nina. I'm assuming it'll still be surrounded, even though she's like bleeding to death. Yeah.
Yes, it will be surrounded again because Sam left her.
Okay, so I'm gonna go hit that one.
'Kay.
With my dagger. So let's do 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Damage. That's 2 points of damage. Oh, 6 points of damage.
All right.
Probably want to try and hit again for the
Oh
crit.
yeah, that's true. You get advantage because it's surrounded now. So go ahead and see if you
Oh, that's right.
you get a crit for it.
Whoa, no. Stop that.
Dagger to hit.
It's a 5.
No, that's damage.
You need to roll
Oh,
your
hit it again?
to hit. Yeah.
You roll your hit DC.
18 for a 24.
Not
Not now.
crit
Okay.
though.
You go and take a stab at one of the books, and it falls down to the ground, and you pull your dagger out, and it's staying down. There's only one book in this swarm now, just flapping around. It's pretty close to being dead. All right.
Well, I can do Well, I guess I just used my bonus action for 2-weapon fighting, so. Yeah,
All right.
about all I can do.
Jason, you're up.
Let's go, Jason.
So the worm's dead, right?
It is.
There's just swirling books.
Yeah.
I Eldritch blasted in the face.
Which one?
Wherever the
Yes!
face might be.
A or B? A only has 1 book left. B has 3.
Whichever one I can get advantage on,
None with ranged spells.
even if I walk up to it.
If you walk up to it, you have to do a melee.
I'll just Eldritch blast it.
Okay. Which one?
A.
All right.
18.
18
Nice.
hits. Roll damage.
6.
All right. As you point your hand and you let off a Eldritch Blast, it hits it dead center and it just explodes out. That swarm is gone. Bonus action.
Anybody needing immediate healing?
I don't think so. Nina?
Nina's at 8 health, I believe.
So, how many points did I get hit? Because
3.
I've taken 6.
And you
So
got
far.
3 more.
Yeah,
which
you got
was
I
three
got
more.
3 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why you walked away.
Ah, I did not know this. So I
That's
am
what we
at
told you.
8. No, actually, I was told I was on the floor dying.
And then I said you got hit for 3.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry. So I'm at 8, guys. I cough up a lung.
Do you need healing immediately, or do you want to wait?
I mean, we all, like, everyone except for me moves before this book's. No. Yeah, everyone moves before this book swarm, anyways.
Except for you.
I think it's. Except for me. Okay, except for me. I had it right the first time.
Yay
now
or nay,
wait.
Serenity?
Wait. Wait.
Wait. Okay,
Wait.
I end my turn.
All right. Sergeant Jameson, you're up.
Is the swarm within sight?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm just going to repeat my actions from my last turn. And they're surrounded, so I get advantage, correct?
Nope, not with ranged.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a nat 20, but that's a 20 to hit on that one.
It is still with advantage, though, because they are, they don't know where you are.
Oh, okay.
You're
So,
still sneaky.
20 is the highest for the first one. Oh, that's a 7. Oh, a nat 20 for the second weapon.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
All right. So, that's with the sneak attack also. So, I am aiming to have. Oh, so they gave me the advantage on the first weapon. Okay. 8 plus 6, 14.
Times 2.
With the advantage one, because it highlighted that one first, so I made that mistake. And then 5 plus 4, that's 9. That's what I say. Got 10, 18,
24?
23 total.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
I am gonna swing. So there's, I don't know how I would do it. I'm just gonna fucking sling rocks and just play skip a rock with them.
Awesome.
And
As you sling your first rock, you see it hit dead center on one of the bookcases, book covers. And there's only 3 left, and it starts ricocheting off each other as they're starting rotating around each other, and it just keeps repeating over and over and over. And you throw your second one, and it just joins in, and it starts making this cool little star design hopping between each one. And then finally, it just starts. It shoots through each of the covers all the way through, and the covers just the whole books just explode out, and all this damage that it incurred. Looking around, you all see pages settling on the floor. Couple bookshelves no longer there, all exploded out. Sam, roll perception for me.
Yay. 21.
Looking around, you do see on one of the shelves originally, there was a pile of metal. And it is still sitting there. It was the bookcase that you were actually standing in front of that did not explode. And the pile of metal is more like it almost looks like they used it as a bookend to keep the books upright, that you could probably take for whatever needs you need.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that.
Looking around, you guys see some pages on the ground. You can look at them closely if you would like, or you can look at any of the other books on the remaining shelf, or you can look around. What do you guys want to do?
I learned my lesson. I'm walking out of the room and sitting on against the wall,
I'm gonna
keeping lookout.
I'm gonna I'm gonna investigate the books and just kind of flip through pages, see if there's any I can even read.
Same.
I want to see if there's anything where those shelves were.
Okay. Sam.
I need a rest. I don't have much stuff left for spells or anything.
All right. Sam, looking around, you flip through some pages, and all of them are just almost looks like nonsense. It's not even languages at this point. It looks like just scribbles of a madman. Some of them are like swirls of just squiggly lines that may have made sense to this person, but to you it just looks like a whirlpool of lines. Some pages exist where it looks like different pieces of text are just like starting from the corners and being written out, like coming together and starting overriding each other. So they're just a bunch of mismatched lines together. It's just very much chaos in every one of these pages, in every one of these books.
I'm gonna chuck a couple of the books in my bag.
Cool. They are in your bag.
Are they legible? Because I can do comprehend languages and try to read it.
Oh,
You're asleep. You're taking a rest.
We haven't got to her yet.
She just
so,
fell asleep on the floor.
yeah, we've not gotten to her. We were at Sam. So yeah, you could you hear her pipe up. Do you need help?
yeah. You have that comprehend language thing. Like, go for it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do a ritual, so I'm gonna set myself over in a little corner
Awesome.
and take these books, and I'm gonna do a ritual.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take 11 minutes total. So you're just sit there. During this time, Mia, you will get a short rest as well. During the time
Awesome.
of the ritual, because it's just kind of ritualistic. You just sit there. Sam, you're looking through everything else. You don't really see much else. The rest of the books are kind of torn up or super faded where you can't even see anything anymore. They're just almost blank. Jason, you're kind of just sitting out keeping watch.
Can I do a short rest to get my
Yes, you can.
pact back?
Yep. Serenity?
Well, I think I'm going to do a short rest as well.
Okay. Perfect. Jameson?
Oh, natural 20 plus 8 on sleight of hand to get my
Dang.
skull while she's taking a short rest.
While she's
So-
focusing on a book or whatever.
I will say it would interrupt her ritual, so she would automatically know because you are moving her.
I'm just taking the skull off of her side.
You're entering her ritual space. She's doing a ritual while she's doing this. It takes 10 minutes for the ritual to complete, so you could wait until she's done if you want.
So I'm not able to do
Not-
sleight of hand while she's
Not during a ritual because it breaks the ritual and she'll know something broke it. It's a spell.
Plus, it's around her belt. So how would you get it off without like undoing her belt? And
Well, I mean, he
Yeah.
could
doing it. I
knife
rolled
it.
a natural 20 plus 8. That's
Yeah,
how
he
I can do
he
it.
could knife it. But realistically, if you broke the ritual, she would automatically know because the ritual got
Okay.
broken, right? It's a spell. If you break a spell, you're going to know. The magic goes away. So I would
mean,
say
I honestly don't know. So
I would
if
say
that's the case, then I'll leave it be because it defeats the purpose of me trying doing it.
Well, I mean, you still rolled it.
Yeah.
So it still broke the spell. You probably
Uh.
still grabbed it, but I'm just telling you her ritual stopped.
she had to
Okay, well.
restart.
So
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Skull, now."
you did not see him take it. You
What?
just know the ritual is broken.
Well, I'm gonna look around. And hopefully, I see him because
Why-
my skull.
Like you were trying to figure out why your spell broke.
Yeah. Why did my spell break?
Your stealth was a 13, Voker, from what I can see. So,
And my natural perception is
Yeah.
14.
so
Well,
she
I
would
didn't-
see you next to her, but with a sleight of hand, you already put it away.
Yeah.
So you don't
It's-
know. You just see him next to you. You don't know what happened.
Mm.
And this is, by the way, why we take turns. So, Mia, you don't know what's gone until you check.
Okay.
But Jameson, that's your turn. Crystal, what are you doing?
So I am checking out where those books flew from. I'm trying to see if there was anything maybe like hanging
Behind-
on the
okay.
walls or behind where the shelf was.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Blink. Holy shit, I actually rolled. Nope, just kidding. I read that all wrong. I got a 7.
Yeah, there's a
I
wall
thought it
there.
said 16.
Nope, there's a wall. That's a nice wall.
That's a nice wall. Is there a hole in the wall?
There is not a hole in a wall.
I have no
she
idea.
wouldn't know. So,
Looking at a fucking wall.
and then
Beautiful.
Mia, Angel, you know that the ritual is interrupted. And you look around and Jameson is standing there, but you're not really sure like what caused you to break out of this. It's up to you if you want to continue with the ritual or if you want to break the short rest and get up and look around. Whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna glare at him. Give him like the little fingers, and I'm gonna go back to the ritual.
Perfect. Yeah, so you guys kind of all work together or kind of rest up a little bit. Mia, as you start flipping through this at the end of the ritual, it is just ravings of a madman. There's not even really words here. You can discern kind of emotion from it just by the way the spell works. But it's just madness. There's no rhyme or reason. What he was writing is just madness. There's not even comprehensible or legible even words.
So I turned to Sam and we're like, there's nothing in this book, quite literally. It's like a diary almost. It's just rambles and it's not even worth anything. But here you go. And I give him back the book.
Well, better than I don't know. Just kind of chuck it over my shoulder.
I will say everyone during this time would get a short rest. So go ahead and mark that. Do any healing you need to do.
Can I grab some of the paper for like kindling in case we
yeah.
ever need kindling ever again?
For sure. Yeah, you can grab up as much as you want. There's a lot here.
And it weighs like next to nothing, so we all
Exactly.
be able to grab like a good handful.
Yeah. You guys can just
Can
stuff
I
your
look
bags
around and be
full.
like, does anyone else have any books that need to be read? Have anything that's legible
Okay.
that I can try and read for you?
Nope.
Brandon, how many would you say we would be grabbing? Like what, 10, 20 pieces?
Probably 25 pages would be sufficient for each of you. That way you all have kindling or whatever you need. Or even spare
25.
paper. A lot of the pages were actually kind of blank just from age and mildew. So you could use them as writing as well if you'd need to. Whatever you want to do.
Looks like the
Can I-
max ad is 10.
Can I now check
can
my
do it more than
body
once,
since the
though?
ritual's over?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do a perception check on my body and see if I can see
Uh,
my skull.
I mean, it's your body, so I'm going to assume you know where everything is. So, yeah, you would definitely notice the skull's missing.
I'm gonna look to Volker and be like, "Where's my skull?"
I'm doing a short rest right now, so I can't hear anything.
Short rest is done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're grabbing papers.
I don't know. Did a
Good try.
book or one of those paper dinosaur things eat it?
Don't fuck with me. Where's my skull?
I don't know. I've been out of the room the whole time until we all came here to pick up
You
paper.
liar! You were over here
Roll,
with
roll
my
deception, Jameson.
thing.
She saw you next to her, so you need to roll deception for it.
17.
And roll insight, Mia.
Insight. This one. Fuck.
You believe him. With a
Very
7.
believable. That's why we call him the talker.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a feeling that he's definite. Like, you know, he was outside. He was behind you the entire time while you guys were fighting, and then like he came in and he was just kind of standing next to you. You don't know what happened. You're not really sure where it went.
Oof.
I'm gonna
don't
get you, boy. I'm gonna get it.
You believe that he doesn't have it.
Oh, I know, but I'll find out eventually.
Maybe.
This is Mia behind Angel. She's like,
Yeah,
I
this
know
is-
what happened.
This is
Yeah, this is
metagaming. This is bad.
Yep. You have no idea what happened to it. Unless he shows you at some point, you will not know.
Hey, look what I found, Mia. I don't know where the teeth went.
Oh, that was gonna be my prize, man. I was wearing like a belt thing. It was cool.
All right.
Belt buckle.
As
Oh.
your short rest is done and you gather up some paper, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we still have this key that we need to go try out.
Yeah, I want to go see the magic door, the glittery door.
We
We
also
think
have
that's probably.
we also have one other hall on the way out that we haven't checked yet.
We also had the door that was to the right.
Yeah,
and
we-
curved to the left,
We have the right door, yeah.
and the
Yeah.
door
Oh
that
god
was
damn it.
up the stairs. Or whatever
Okay.
that Sam passed.
Okay, so
we got
you guys actually see a hallway in this area that would lead to the right door.
Oh, okay. All right. so
I feel like we
wait, there's a
should-
room that just leads to 2 doors that go
Yes.
what's the point of this room?
The right
a
door was the
library.
flanking door for
It's a library,
full
bro.
advantage.
We should
Libraries
probably
usually have one door.
because I'm sure after 2 battles, our spell slots are like close to
Nothing.
being empty. So we need probably
3
to go back
battles.
upstairs. Yeah,
3
3 battles
battles.
actually. So we should probably go upstairs, regroup, and try to do a long rest. Because we need if we're dungeon crawling, we need everything that we can.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Me
I'm like,
too.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
out of stuff.
yeah. I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah.
I could
oh,
I could use a
And-
long rest, but I could still go a little bit longer. but
I'm out of spell slots, and also there's stuff that I got on my level up that I need to long rest to change up.
okay.
Yeah.
So like on the way back up, I'm gonna like whisper to Jameson and be like, "Psst, you want a sneaky look in the hall?"
I'll say back. You can sneak down the hall, and I'll be around the corner to
I
attack.
said sneaky look in the hall. I'm not going in the fucking room.
That's what you always say, though.
I'm trying. Okay.
I'm trying
I'm
to change
trying.
Jameson. I'm trying.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I got
To be
this itch
fair-
like, every time we do something.
To be fair, Jason pushed her into this one. So
Yeah. Mhm.
I did, but I didn't want to check the wall and then the roof and then the floor and then do it all over again.
You
That's
also
so
started
fair.
initiation, sir, because you had to scoot down and grab the thingy.
Which was totally un-Jason of you. I did
Hey,
not
I was
see that
checking the
coming.
floor.
you were
Are
trying to
gonna
pick
go
up a
check
piece
out
of
that other
paper.
door?
So, you know.
Okay, so let's go back up to a safe spot and do a long rest then.
All right. Yeah.
kinda
Where
figured
are you
more.
heading?
We could go back to
Prob-
the room with the destroyed statue.
There was the room with the room that we fought the 2 zombie owl bears. Was pretty spacious, wasn't it?
The
So
hallway
this is a
probably
15
the
by
best, right?
30-foot room.
Yep.
With like a hallway and a door. We could close both
Why can't-
doors.
Why can't we just
Okay.
stay here? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let's do that.
Yeah,
If
that
we're
Yeah,
works.
good
'cause
with it.
If I remember correctly, you broke all the other doors. This is the only room that still has viable doors.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's stay here.
And since me and Serenity do not need a long rest, we both only require the 4-hour meditation.
Mm-hmm.
So we could take turns
No,
with that
I
while they
think-
get their long rest.
I need a
I'm-
4-hour
Nice.
too. I'm half elf.
Yeah. Mia's the
I need
same.
the full 8 hours. So
Yeah,
Me
same.
too.
And then Sam, during your long rest, when you wake up, or before, whichever you prefer, you can use your build time.
Oh yeah. Give me 1 second. I also need to
If-
remanage my spells around.
That's
Alright, I'm gonna
hold
take
on.
that sleep though. I'm gonna go for long
We're
rest.
gonna see if long rest completes.
Okay.
So your first shift, who is staying up, and who is going to sleep?
I'm going to
stay up.
sleep.
I'm
I'll
asleep.
stay up.
Okay, I'm gonna go
I'm
ahead
going
and
to
take my
sleep.
4 hours sleep since Serenity's staying up.
Okay. So everyone, or Serenity, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
13.
You stay up and you kind of check through both doors during your shift, kind of peek out. You don't open the doors. You just kind of look through the holes. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything, and your shift goes on. Continues on without any interruptions. Second shift.
So I'm assuming mine and Boker's long rest completed.
No. So this is each shift is 3 hours.
Okay, so I gotta sleep one more.
So you can wake up in the middle of this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because she would like wake us up in an hour, quote unquote.
Yeah. So you know what we'll do? We'll do 2 hours or 4 hour shifts instead. That's going to make it easier for everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
4 hours pass by without any issues. Serenity. You can wake up Jameson and Angel if you would like, so you can take your rest.
Okay, so I quietly wake up Jameson, and then I walk over to Angel and quietly wake her up.
All right.
Awesome.
And then I sit down in the corner with my back against like 2 walls.
Cool.
and-
Easily
I'll
done.
take
I'm
one.
gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna look to him and be like, I'll take this door if you take that one.
Yeah, I was gonna put my back in the corner facing whichever door that she didn't want to face.
Cool. All right. Go ahead and both of you roll perception.
18.
Nice.
20.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Dirty.
Hey.
You guys listen through the night, and you don't hear a single peep except for people snoring. And the rest of the shift goes off without a hitch. Sam, you wake up, and you find this knowledge in your head that you didn't know existed. And you're able to piece together something with a bundle of metal. As
Yep.
everyone else is waking up, you all hear a coming from around Sam. Sam, would you like to describe what you've made while everyone was waking up?
So at level 2 as an artificer, I get access to 4 infusions. I can only have 2 at a time. And one of these infusions is a homunculus servant.
You have a Dobby?
I get a Dobby effect. Yes, I do get a Dobby. So what the homunculus servant is that I can use this. I can channel my melee spells through it and control it from a range. This homunculus takes the form of whatever shape the artificer chooses. It could be a mechanical bird. It could be, anything. And it is a tiny magical creature standing in my hand in the shape of a G1 Optimus Prime.
It's like on
Hey.
Naruto, the guy that has the puppet.
Mhm.
That
Can it
does the attacking
transform?
for him?
I mean, yeah, probably.
It
So
takes,
you
a,
yeah.
it takes a
Little-
long
little-
rest to transform it, but he can make it any shape he wants out of long rest.
But I think he meant like transform it into the
Oh.
truck form.
Oh, no. It's not that
Oh.
advanced. Sorry.
Aww.
Oh, that was literally what I was going to do.
Yeah. Maybe next level.
Might look like a transformer, but it's not.
Oh yeah, and also now my bow deals 1 bonus damage, and I have +1 on hit on it. But that's not as interesting.
Yay.
Hey.
I wake up and I'm like, oh god, I have such weird fucking dreams in this place.
Like what?
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, what do you have?
I don't
know,
usually
like,
have dreams that much.
somebody screaming like a name torrent or something like that. I don't even know.
For it.
Yeah, like cheering. I don't know.
Huh.
Like a torrent of water?
Dude, I don't fucking know. All I know is they're
I used
cheering
to know
and
somebody
screaming torrent.
named Torrent.
What's the plan today, guys? Clear everything or go to the shiny door?
Shiny
Clear
door.
everything.
Shiny door.
Shiny door.
Clear
Shiny
everything.
door.
So we're ignoring the door in the hallway that Sam passed and going straight to shiny door.
No, so
gotta
you are
walk by.
in the door that he passed.
Oh, I thought the door he passed was higher up.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's a hallway.
there is a hallway back in the flooded room that you guys have, and there was 2 like stone doors there that was open.
So we
Well, there's no
got 3
piece to this
shiny
one.
doors, 3 clears. We need
But we found a key.
Somebody
and
flip
we
a
spent
coin.
So
This
long
key
with
is
that
like
stupid
burning a
door
hole in my
before.
hand, man. I'm itching to turn it. I want to use the key.
Somebody flip a coin. It's 3 and 3.
That's fair. Okay, so some DM.
I don't have any coins.
Well, Serenity wanted to peek her head in the door, and the stone doors are open, and we got to pass those doors anyways to get to the magical door that this key might
No, you
work
don't.
for.
I'm just saying you don't. So the room that you've not been in, the hallway that you saw, is in the flooded room, right? In that flooded room, you have that door, and you also have a fissure where the water's actually coming in and flooding the room with. If you go up those stairs or go back through the room and go down the hallway where that dead body was that you ate, that also gets you there. It's basically like a kind of a big ass circle.
Okay.
So you could just backtrack and go that way through that big hallway where the body was and get to the magic door. Or you can go through the flooded room, I mean, and then go that way and go back up the stairs to that magic door. In that
Yeah,
case,
and
you would
there's-
go through.
Yeah, there's pluses and minuses for either route, so it's literally
Could-
just a coin flip.
On the faucet that is like spouting out water, did it look like when we passed it that it could be turned off?
It's not a faucet; it's a fissure in the wall.
Oh.
So like it's just like a
Crack.
giant crack that you guys could definitely fit through.
Oh. But there's water on the other side.
There is. It's just water coming in through it.
Have we noticed any rising level of water in that room?
You are not in the room to find out.
But when we were in there, did we notice it?
I mean, you were only theoretically in there for about 5 minutes. That fight was not long. Well, I guess she did a ritual, so 15 minutes. But it didn't seem to raise any during that time.
Okay, guys. So what do y'all want to do?
Shiny door.
Shiny door.
Shiny door.
After we do the shiny door, can we look at the hall again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, then let's go.
All right.
Awesome.
Which route are you
Yeah.
taking?
Path of least resistance.
Sam,
So
you
we're
have.
avoiding the water.
Sam, you get inspiration. You get a D8 on any roll you want.
I get a D8 on any roll I want.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So that's from BHump89.
I'm gonna
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna say probably the one that's not flooded.
Okay, so you're just going to backtrack through the hallway where the dead body was and the statue thing was? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
want to see dead body?
As you walk through, the dead body is still there. Well, parts of it, what Voker didn't eat. And you go
Yeah.
through and you go up to the shiny door. What do you do?
Well, I have the key, so I look around. I was like, "You want me to put it in?"
Is there a keyhole?
There is.
Well, there is, yeah.
We've
Put it
thoroughly
in the
checked this.
hole.
We've thoroughly checked this door. I hope we know there's a keyhole.
There is
well,
a keyhole.
You know, I don't know. It's been like a couple weeks. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, and then I slowly take a step back.
Yeah, I'm not standing near the doorway.
Wait a minute.
Line
I'm
up.
Wait a
right
minute. Wait a
there
minute.
with
Wait a minute.
her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You-
We
you-
already checked it for Arcana stuff for like traps and
Okay,
Yeah.
but
everything.
nobody
But
put
we didn't put in a
something in its
hole. We didn't
Well,
turn the key because we didn't have it.
No, because Crystal made like a ice key, and
But
put
it
it in
didn't.
there.
It
But
didn't.
But it
was
twist.
broke,
the
yeah.
key.
Yeah, it broke. It didn't twist.
Well, all right. Well, I look around and everyone's backing up. I'm like,
Except for
okay.
me, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm like 60
I look at
feet.
Crystal, I'm like,
ish.
Crystal, do
kinda
you want to
just-
put it in with me? And I like hold my hand out. I was like,
Oh, I
want to
put it in with you.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Okay.
All right.
Do
So
it together.
Point of
That's
I
clarification.
fair.
stick it in the hole and I look to Crystal and be like, on the count of 3.
All right, hold on. Before you do, point of clarification. How far are you guys back?
I'm actually
I'm
I'm-
55 feet.
I'm not standing that far back. I'm maybe
There
like
is no 55 feet. The max is 30.
Jason.
Yeah.
I'm the max distance.
Okay.
I'm kind of
I'm in that other room, like right, just peeking, like I can be
Okay,
able to
so
peek
but yeah,
around the
there,
corner to the hall.
so it's 30 feet from the hall, from the door to the end of the hall, and it does turn left from the door. So you guys could hide around that if you would
We're
like.
all peeking around the corner.
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
No, I'm right there with them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
not.
of-
Nope.
I'm like 5 feet behind them.
Awesome.
I'm just kind of leaning on the wall around the area.
Oh, I'm gonna
Excellent.
die.
All right.
Well, I stick it in. I look at the crystal and I say, on the count of 3. And I go, 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Can
Turn
I
it.
hit both of them on the head just as they turn it and be like, no, I'm kidding.
What
You said it.
what direction are you turning it?
We're gonna
Oh,
Gonna go left?
no.
Left, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, was
Left.
there anything that we read?
no
So you're
What
turning
did
it to the
statue
left.
Say?
left.
Correct.
Nothing happens.
My final answer, Bob.
You turn to the
Okay.
right to unlock.
Turn it to
Turn-
the right now.
As you turn it to the right, you hear a bunch of like metallic sounds in the door just shifting around, and you see the glimmer of where the key was pressed against just kind of fade away in front of you, and the door starts swinging open in front of you inward. And inside, you see an area that looks like it was once a living quarters.
Oh.
The furniture inside is either broken or moldy or both. And in the center is a chest.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm okay. I am
Poke
going
it first.
Wait, wait,
Hold
wait,
on, no,
wait, hey,
Sam.
hey, wait,
Sam,
wait.
you can't see this. You're looking across.
I'm gonna
There's
be
3
like,
people there. You can't see what's in that room.
I'm gonna be like Crystal or Chris. What Crystal? What's your character's name? I'm sorry.
Crystal.
Ara.
Ara.
Ara's her.
Ara. Okay, so I'm gonna be like Ara, Angel. I think before anybody does anything rash, we should like throw a rock or something at
Hey,
this.
I have my homunculus.
But you don't know anything.
You don't know what's in there.
I'm like I'm like I thought I was.
He
like,
said he was hanging around. Sam
Yeah.
did.
He
Yeah,
said,
like
he said he was back with everybody else sticking his head out.
no. I said I was
No,
like
no.
I said I was leaning on the
Oh.
wall, like right behind him.
Oh, okay. I missed
Oh,
that. I
okay.
thought you were with
Yeah,
Jameson.
Sam
and
was
Jason.
chilling.
Okay. Then yeah, Sam, you'd be able to see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
then
can
we
send my
should-
homunculus out on it. Like,
we should
Well,
definitely.
before you
send
do
the
anything,
homunculus.
I'll send dancing lights out. That way we can get some light in there.
That's a good idea.
Awesome.
Okay, and now the
I look at
homunculus.
Jason's like, I still see him standing there, so they didn't die or blow up or anything.
yeah. So I'll
It's
send
too
my
early to tell.
I'll send my homunculus in there and like have it like kind of just touch the chest and see if it can.
Awesome.
Because oh wait, no, actually I'm gonna have it use perception on the chest because it has a +4 on perception.
I turn to Jameson. It's usually when they walk into the room.
Sam,
Yeah, that's
as
what
your homunculus crosses the doorway, lights and braziers start flaming around the room,
Ooh.
and it is well
See?
lit. But nothing
I
else.
can retract
Nothing else
these.
seems to
I
happen.
can see a light coming from the room now.
Yeah,
Out of nowhere.
it's looking more suspicious.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
yell back to Jason and be like, "Hey yo, I think there's treasure in here, you guys."
I'm gonna have the homunculus like try to touch the chest and like see if it can pull away.
Okay.
So how does that go? Like, is it stuck to the chest or is it able to pull away?
He pokes, and he brings his finger back. Nothing seems to happen.
All right, so it's not a mimic because usually mimics are sticky. Wait, I wouldn't know that though. Shit.
You would not know that.
Maybe
Wait,
you
I
would know that.
would. I
He
would.
would.
You would
Because-
not,
Nerd.
because Serenity never told you she was stuck.
Shit.
But didn't you say we have like our knowledge from our
Yep,
world?
You
What-
do.
Yep.
You do.
And if
but
you knew that from our world,
okay, let's do this. Roll a history check, Sam.
History check. I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, okay. I'd say you know from your gaming experience that sometimes chests are mimics, and mimics can be sticky.
Well,
Can I do a perception check on the room?
If you want to step
Same.
into it.
it
Yeah,
looks-
I want to take a step in. I want to make sure before I do that. I want to like check the floor.
So the chest isn't. I mean, the chest could be trapped, but it's at least not a mimic.
you believe it's
Right.
not a mimic.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's a mimic. Normally, you touch a mimic and it's like it's all sticky and shit. And like,
It could be a really smart mimic, and it just didn't trigger yet.
no. Well, mimics aren't exactly normally smart.
I got a 14 on that perception check.
Looking around, you see a lot of broken, moldy furniture. Like a chair. You see like a bookshelf that it's just collapsed, though. You do see a hallway on your left.
Okay.
What was your perception of 14?
Yeah, 14.
You don't really hear anything, but you do see the chest. You do see the braziers. It looks like they were set on a trigger of crossing the threshold. But you don't see anything else in here. Just a bunch of broken furniture in the chest and that hallway.
I'm
So
gonna
no
full
trap.
send it.
I'm gonna look at Jason. Well, the little one walked in, and I don't hear anybody do anything or screaming anything.
I'm
I think
gonna-
she's still
I'm
alive.
not little.
I'm gonna full send it. I'm gonna use my thieves tools on the treasure chest.
Yes.
Okay. You
And
walk
the
up
evil flow through
and you lean forward and you stick your lock picking set in and you try to tumble around with it. Make a dexterity check.
Dex check.
And then
all
add
right.
your proficiency modifier for your tools.
So a dex check, it is a 14 plus 2, so a 16.
16, you're struggling a bit and you just don't hear a click that you're definitely associating with it. But then you realize the chest is already cracked open. It's not even
Oh.
latched.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and kick it open.
All
Oh,
right.
no.
As you
There's a
kick it
critter.
open, I need nothing because the chest contains a spell book,
Ooh.
100 gold pieces,
Oh!
Ooh.
2 black gems, obsidian, worth 10 gold pieces each, just for gold value, and then a wand that you'll need to identify.
All right. So how many do we have here? We have 1,
6.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 6. So
Well, before we split loot, we probably need to identify the book and the wand.
well, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
if you want to hand that book over to me, I got comprehend languages. I can comprehend that shit.
Spell
I
books
look
are
at
different.
Jason's like, I heard them kick something open, and
I heard a woo.
a woo. So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and head in there.
Now,
Yeah.
What was the spell book?
Angel, the spell book isn't really to be read more than it's a spell book, right? Like it doesn't. There's no like chanting or anything like that with spell books. There's like arcane diagrams and such. You are familiar with spells, so you could look this over and tell what spells are in it if you would like. Anyone
Okay.
with arcane knowledge, aka be able to spell cast, would be able to read this.
So we have 100 gold here. 100 doesn't divide into 6 quite well. So I'd like to make I would like to make a request. 80 divides into 5 as 16, and 100 divides into 6 as 16.6 repeating. I had the balls to do it. I want an extra 5 gold. I want the 20 gold, and you guys can split the 80.
Why don't you just add the gems into it as
The
well?
gem-
Give me the 2 gems and 15 gold, and I'm fine.
2 gems.
Why would you get 2 gems? No.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the man with the stuff.
Yeah, no, that
That's
would
not
get
how
you
that works.
that would get you 35 gold, man. No.
Two. Intimidation.
Okay, To be fair, you won't know
18.
the value of the gems
Oh.
until you get them appraised.
Oh.
I'm
That-
just telling
I
you that
used an
for
intimidation of 18.
You use intimidation. All right. What would I roll?
I guess it
Wisdom?
would be
It'd be
an insight
Constitution or
check.
Charisma.
Would be a what check?
So here's the issue with this, right? You're intimidating one person, but the entire group said no already.
Yeah.
So you might be able to intimidate him, but you would have to intimidate the entire group.
I feel like it'd be an intimidation with disadvantage.
Yeah.
If everyone's agreeable with that, that's fine. I just don't know how it would work trying to intimidate an entire group.
I
with
think
one
looting.
Okay,
Unless
so I didn't
they're-
know I had
unless
to
they're doing
intimidate an entire
something-
group. I thought it was just intimidating him.
Well,
I think
everyone already
looting-
said no, so that's why.
I think looting
Okay, well.
should be a group thing, and then if he wants to try and steal something, that could be something different. But
Okay, with
I-
my corrected knowledge of this is me against a group in a situation because they said no, I will do. If I did persuasion, that
could try
would
to
be
persuade the group.
against a group. That's the way I should do it. Then I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, you can try to
Okay.
persuade the group. You
Yeah,
need
that you deserve both gems.
So both
I'm
gems
just
and
saying to
15
groups
gold or whatever.
because I'm always the one doing a lot of damage. I'm always the one that's like holding back and not taking damage. Don't have to be picked up. I'm letting y'all have free game to whatever before, and this is the first time I'm asking for something. I'm even taking less gold for these 2 pieces of coal, and I rolled a 22 on that perception also.
everyone
persuasion.
roll insight.
we know they're not coal though, because they're shiny. So
They are
Yeah,
shiny.
they shiny.
Yeah.
Insight?
The wet coal.
Yeah, insight.
I got a 25.
I got
13.
a 6.
I got an 11.
11.
All right, so Torrent did roll higher than you, Jameson. So you would need, like, everyone else is like, well, that kind of makes sense. Serenity, you're just like, bruh.
Like,
Okay, I gave you
you-
one. I keep one.
it's not yours to give, first of all. If anything, it's Angel and Sam who came into the room and did everything here. Angel had the key, Sam came in and opened up the chest. So you
Angel-
have no say over this unless you are part of the group.
I am part of the group. I done the most damage
You're part
of
of
all the enemies.
No. You're part of the group. You just admitted it. That means it's equal share.
There is
You
no
are
way
not
to
the
equally
leader.
share it.
You are not the leader. You did
Okay,
not
then
get
he
the
doesn't
key.
get 20.
You did not open the chest.
I didn't even say I get 20. I just made the request.
guys, let's just identify the magic stuff first.
Agreed.
So we can
Agreed.
then determine who gets the magic stuff, and then everybody else can split the cash.
Agreed. 100%.
Okay, then I'll take the two rocks and y'all split the 100 and get
If-
20 piece.
If the book and the wand isn't better for you, yes, we can give you some
We can-
gems.
Talk about that.
Since the
but
guy who
first of
does
all-
most of the damage, most of the work wants to get teamed up on, not getting
Says
anything.
the guy that's gotten us into a lot of shit, and the guy that keeps on eating people, and the
You're
guy.
the one that starts everything, except for last time Jason did.
Also, whenever you're using your slings, who's the one giving you the special stones?
I'm not
Ooh,
using
he's
any
got a
special
point.
stones. I
Yeah,
didn't use any
you
special
did.
stones.
You did.
You have.
No,
You
I
did.
used regular stones.
No,
No, you used the special
he's
stones.
giving you stones, and that's what adds the extra damage.
Yeah.
Not when
So-
when it gets the book and the paper dragon.
Not
things.
then, but every other time
Yeah,
before.
one
you have.
time I used slings with special
Okay,
stones. That's the only reason why
Somebody
I used slings.
identify the book and the wand.
I'll identify the book, I guess.
I imagine Sam would be better with the wand to identify.
Or Crystal. Crystal is a
Sorceress.
Well, Sam's an artificer, so I imagine.
I have an Arcana of 6.
Crystal.
Yeah, I'm just a +2 in Arcana.
Well,
You're
I
good,
have a
Sam.
5.
so
Oh.
you would need an identify spell to identify the wand.
Oh, because he's not strictly magic.
No, because you could tell with Arcana that it is magic, but you don't know what it does. Now, you could also wield it and try to do something, and then you would automatically understand what's supposed to happen after you trigger it. But that comes with its
Would
own
compre-
consequences sometimes. So
That's some wild
Comprehend
magic.
languages be able to identify the wand?
no,
No.
No.
But we
It's-
can identify the book, right?
She can
So-
read the
Yes.
book and look at it and tell you what spells are in it.
All right, let's do that first, then we'll decide on the wand.
All right.
Okay, so
So, Angel, as you're flipping through, you see the following spells. They cannot be used outside of this book, and only someone who utilizes a spell book can use this. Keep that in mind. But it has the cantrips Chill Touch, Mage Hand, and I will send this all in chat. Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, first level spells of Fog Cloud, Sleep, and False Life and Gentle Repose,
Mm.
as well as Hold Person and Mirror Image.
Ooh.
So this is a well-stocked spell book. You would
Okay.
need
know
to
what?
get it. You would need to get it appraised to find out how much it was worth.
So
I would
I'm
not be
honest.
able to use this, would I?
I would imagine.
Even though I do have proper hand languages.
You can no, because the spell book is different than how you utilize magic.
Okay.
She's using.
Can
I feel like if anything, Crystal's the one that like is doing all the crazy spells. I'm just tinkering. She's doing music. No
She's-
offense, but like I feel like she's the one who can get the most use out of that spell book.
yeah, I was pretty sure Crystal would probably be the best one.
So
and then
out of character, the only class that can utilize a spell book is a wizard.
And she's
only-
a sorcerer.
She's a
Oh.
sorcerer.
Oh, okay. So that's a for sale item then.
You would need to
Okay.
get it appraised.
So
But
I
we don't
think
know that until she tries to use it and realize she can't use it.
Correct. But that's why
And
that's
wild
why I said
magic something.
out of character, just so you all are aware.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
I think in the
sorcerers are
moment we would try.
Sorcerers
'cause
are
born
naturally
with magic,
magical,
and
yes.
wizards learn their magic.
Yes.
That's right.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
I
you-
would love to play a wizard sometime.
okay,
That would be fun.
so we have a book that has a bunch of spells, and we wouldn't know that she couldn't use it. So we would
Correct.
assume that Crystal could use the spells.
But Crystal might know if she needs it or not, right?
She would know. She would not know because she was brought into this world. But she
Okay.
could try to use the spell book, and if it didn't work, then she'd be like, "Oh, I can't use it either," kind of
Okay.
thing.
Well, I'll hand it to her and be like, hey, do you want to try one of these out? And if not,
You
just
know I do.
Try a
Well, then
non-damaging one.
Like the
not damage. Not
Minor
damage,
illusion.
but it's that
Minor
way.
illusion.
prestidigitation.
That is not part of the
What?
spell book.
Oh yeah, sorry, minor illusion.
There is So you go through and you're like, "Oh yeah, this looks easy," and you're going through, you find the page, and you're like, "How do I make this magic work?" Like you're tapping the page and you're like pointing. There's just nothing's
Shaking it.
happening.
Trying to swipe it into the
And
air.
it's like, go.
Lick the page.
Yeah.
Swipe right.
Okay. So
This-
we know that doesn't work. So we got two items that we don't know anything about. So my suggestion would be that whoever wants to gamble with those items and just keep them until we can sell them or get them identified, can have first choice of those, and then everybody else can get the cash.
So another option would be is the two top people, the ones that actually had the key and came in and looked in the chest. Each one of them could take one of the items, and then we could split the coins between four of us, and if there's any extra coins, split it between Sam and Angel.
Okay, we'll give them first choice, and they can choose if they want the items or the cash, and then whoever wants the items after that, and then split cash like that.
Agreed.
Okay.
I have
That sound
zero
okay?
interest in any of the money or anything because to me, I haven't even seen us shop for anything. So I'm just like, whatever.
First
That's
rule
fine.
of gaming: always hoard the cash.
On
Yeah,
one
the people who
hand,
do the least amount of damage gets to reap the rewards. Let's go.
You're getting an even cut.
least
Don't
least
even.
amount of damage.
Okay, well, we've already decided as a group that that's not how we're gonna do it. So, Angel and Sam, you guys get to choose. Do you guys want the items or cash?
I kind of want to. take that wand. I'm not gonna use it, but I want that wand.
Okay, so she chose the one, and Sam, do you want to fight her for it? You guys can do Rochambeau or something.
If he wants it, he can take it.
She can have the wand. I might, if we can't use that book, I might as well sell it. I'll take the money for it. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of money with.
Okay, so you'll take the book, and we'll see how much money you can get out of it later. Okay, so that leaves us with
100 gold.
100
and 2
gold
gems.
and 2 gems worth undescribable amount because we don't know.
So what? How 100 gems drop between 4 of us? That's 25, right?
Yep, 25 each.
Okay, so how about you, Jason, and I take 30, and then Crystal can have 20 and take Blackstone, and Jameson can take 20 and have a Blackstone.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, I'm down. They take less gold, but they get the they take less
get
gold.
the gem,
I think it's fair.
and then everybody's happy.
Okay.
Then you get your Blackstone, Jameson.
I get one of them.
You know you're just gonna come steal the other one.
Mia,
I smile at you and I'm like,
I am actually
Like, I
sending
already
you
know.
what the wand is. Just remember, you actually won't know until you try to use it or get an
Okay.
identify spell cast on it. But I wanted you to be aware of what you're getting so you can add it to your inventory.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me get to my inventory real quick. Inventory.
And I just sent it to you in a message on Facebook.
Yo.
Not supported. Or not sponsored. All right. Well, with that, as the crew
Ooh.
divvies up their gains, we will end tonight's session there. Thanks everyone for joining us. We are going to have a Thursday session this week because I had to cancel last week due to an emergency for our Thursday crew. And then we will have Thursday again the following week for the same crew. And then October 31st is Halloween. It falls on a Monday. We are shifting it to the day after, November 1st. So we can, as long as everyone's still okay with it at that point, so we can stay on track there. And then we will be scheduling a makeup session for you guys on a date to be determined. I got to talk to you guys about it. Might be next Monday if everyone's available. We will see. But stay tuned for that.
Monday's a holiday, by the way. Just
Wait,
heads up.
next Monday's a holiday?
Oh,
Mon-
yeah.
next
it
Monday's
is.
a holiday?
Columbus Day.
Oh, it's
Yep.
Columbus Day.
Is that really a
Columbus
holiday?
Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Or
still celebrate
Indigenous
him.
People Day is what it's called now.
That's not a holiday.
I get paid for it and don't have to work. That's a holiday.
Well, I don't get off for it, so it's not a holiday for me. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm
I've
still gonna be
never heard of
flipping
that.
burgers. I don't care.
So, is anyone working that night?
No.
Probably not.
And if
I'm
not,
off Monday and Tuesday every
I
week.
I
might
know.
be.
yeah.
Okay.
I might be. I haven't, I don't have that schedule yet.
Okay, just let me know, and if so, we'll schedule it another day.
Wait a minute. You said next Monday? Oh yeah, I
The
already
10th.
have that schedule. I'm off.
So we will await then. We might be back on Monday because I do owe you guys a makeup.
Two
Yeah,
makeups.
yeah, 2 makeups.
14.
I can only do one at a time. So,
Okay.
with that, as always, be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone tomorrow. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourselves. Have a good night, and fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Cancer.